there's so many different styles of Chardonnay, and there's no doubt that Chardonnay is one of the most popular white wines. Almost everyone you meet has heard of it or has tasted a Chardonnay. They come in many different styles. Of course, I tend to enjoy them all. I like the light, mineral-driven, unoaked Chardonnays that you can find in Chablis, a region in Burgundy. They're one of my favorites. I also like when, especially paired with like lobster or butter or corn, in the middle of the summer, those rich, decadent, opulent Chardonnays. And so what I thought would be really interesting is to try something in the middle. I've selected these two beautiful wines for you, which are from Mendocino, and they're slightly light in body in terms of the California Classic Chardonnay profile, but they have a lot of like rich texture and custard and concentration of flavor. I think you're gonna love these. So for the duo of tastings, I thought it would be really interesting to try two different Chardonnays from the same producer. In this case, it's called Brick and Mortar, and they're two different vintages. So we have a 2017 vintage Chardonnay and also a 2016. We're starting with the 2017. It's a Chardonnay from Mendocino, which is very high up in elevation. So it's about a few miles from the Pacific Ocean, and really an incredible high elevation vineyard where you get cool nights, you get ripe, sunny California days. So I think the combination of being in California, Northern California, and being so close to the water and high elevation give us the balance we're looking for. So we have a golden color. It's like a medium straw. The nose is a little bit reserved, but crisp green apple, red apple, pear. It has a slight yellow flower aroma. And then it gets into all those beautiful custard type aromas like creme fraiche and yogurt and lemon zest. Now take a sip. Man, that's good. As far as California Chardonnay goes, this is not your blockbuster, over-the-top style. This is really meant for is for sipping with or without food, or for some of the lighter dishes, thinking about roasting salmon or cooking a little bit of pasta with like a cream sauce. And this is a really nice combination of opulence and elegance. You'll probably notice when you open your 2-pack or your duo or your tasting of these two wines, this is Brick and Mortar 2016 Chardonnay, and it's actually from the same exact vineyard and the same exact region as the 2017. So what I love about this is that you get to compare two wines from the exact same place and the same style of handling of the wine, but from two different years. And Mother Nature really does bat last. It is a combination of the growing season and the time of the grape growing in terms of harvest that really determine how the wine's going to taste. So let's see. If you're opening 2 bottles of Chardonnay in the same night, I'd be curious to see what you think of one versus the other, but I'll tell you my thoughts. 2016, it's a half a degree higher alcohol on the label, and it smells a lot more powerful on the nose when you get a smell. 2017 was a little bit reserved initially. This is more golden, yellow apple, poached pear, wild flowers. It's got yogurt, custard, butter, vanilla, a little bit of clove aroma, and lots of citrus like tangerine and orange zest. It's really, really pretty right now, in a really good place. Wow, so good. It's funny how you smell this decadence, but what I love about these two wines, but especially the 16, is when you get it on your palate, it kind of tightens up and it becomes really refreshing and clean. It doesn't have a lot of that like intense, cloying, overwhelming feelings that some California Chardonnays can have. And people like that, but I think that this is the perfect afternoon Chardonnay. It's perfect to pair with some lighter cuisine, and of course, I'm pretty much gonna get some buttered popcorn and serve myself a glass of this. If you've been drinking a lot of wine by yourself, I hope that these videos are coming in handy. I hope you like to learn a little bit about wine and the wines we're sending with the weekly tasting. I'm really a huge fan of Chardonnay. I love the opulence, but I love the elegance. So this duo of wine is the perfect balance if you love Chardonnay and you like a little bit of richness, but you also love to have a crisp, refreshing glass of wine. Cheers.